Hello, and welcome to the WebCertain Global Marketing News Bulletin. I'm Emily Milsom, and here are today's top stories. Indian e-commerce could attract $25 billion in investment. Nordic e-commerce is on the rise, and e-commerce in France is looking up. Indian e-commerce could attract $25 billion of investment in the next 6 years. A report by consulting firm Indian Opportunity Advisors shows that with enough foreign investment, the e-commerce sector in India could reach $60 billion in sales by 2020. The report says that despite Indian e-commerce experiencing a growth of 100% year on year, it needs to attract more than $25 billion over the next 6 years for it to reach its potential. Its current business-to-business model can't continue alone, and foreign direct investment is needed to boost its business-to-commerce marketplace. Reports from other countries show that mutually supportive marketplace models can help the sector to flourish. However, for this to happen, the rules for foreign investment need to be adapted accordingly. The e-tailing sector in India is still in its early days, and with the right investment, could be valued at $76 billion by 2021. Nordic e-commerce is on the rise. During the first quarter of 2015, Nordic consumers spent 36.5 billion Swedish krona on online retail, 7% more than the same time last year. While all Nordic countries saw an increase, Denmark had the highest number of online shoppers, with 76% of its population shopping online. In a report published by PostNord, a Nordic postal company, surveys show that while a range of available delivery methods is crucial, different countries have different expectations. A third of Danish and Swedish online customers expect goods to be delivered within 3 days, while people in Finland are prepared to wait 5. Whilst most online shopping is conducted on a computer, Nordic countries are following the global trend of using a smartphone for shopping, with Sweden having the most mobile shoppers. Swedes are also more likely to buy goods from the UK, US, and China than from their own or neighbouring countries. 2015 had a better start than 2014 for e-commerce in France. Vivad, the French trade association, has published the latest e-commerce figures for France, and in the first quarter of 2015, French online sales grew by 13.7%, compared to 11% the year before. This marks a new phase for French e-commerce, after recent years have seen sales level off. The increase in French e-commerce websites could have something to do with this rise. There are currently 164,200 active e-commerce websites in France, compared to 14,500 10 years ago. There are also 35 million online consumers. Not all the figures are on the up though. The average transactions dropped from €82 to 79. But this figure, coupled with the increase in online consumers, could be another good sign. It could indicate that people don't just shop online for big goods, but order small items more frequently. Alibaba buys a stake in US e-commerce site as its new CEO takes over. The Chinese e-commerce company has acquired more than a 9% stake in US retailer Zulily. The Seattle-based website sells mainly children's toys and clothing. Alibaba isn't looking to acquire Zulily outright, but is reported to have bought shares for about $56 million. Zulily shares have recently plummeted amid decreasing sales figures and an inability to hold on to their customers. However, shares spiked this week after news of Alibaba's stake. This comes as Alibaba's new CEO, Daniel Zhang, takes over. It is hoped that his strong track record and international know-how will boost China's cross-border e-commerce market. And finally, amid recent investigations into cheating and fears about online privacy, it looks like Google has a rival. The young developer behind the open-source web browser Waterfox is offering users online privacy while ignoring traditional advertising methods. He plans to give a percentage of online purchases to charitable organisations and social enterprises. 20-year-old Alex Kontos hopes that his new search engine, Storm, will tempt users away from Google while raising money for charity. The company is currently in talks with some major players in the charity sector.